Alright guys, I'm going to be doing a little test on these old musket parts. I'm cleaning out my garage and I had a drawer full of old parts for that date back to I think 1828 was the earliest. But I got this Vevor 15L ultrasonic cleaner. I've already cleaned some parts for this old Cincinnati shaper. It's done a pretty good job on it, but I'll show you the parts that I'll be cleaning up here. I'm going to be putting these old musket parts in there. This one here says 1937 or 1837 U.S. Let me see, L. Pomeroy. These have just been sitting in a drawer that I've had down here. I'll probably clean them up and maybe put them on eBay or something. Looks like that one says 1826 on it. There's another one here. Anyway, just a bunch of miscellaneous musket parts. And some trigger guards, and there's an old hammer there. So we're going to throw them in the cleaner and see how well it does. It has Vapor rust in it, so, and it's up to 55 C, which I don't know what the conversion is to Fahrenheit. I'd have to look it up, but it's pretty hot. I want to say it's around 130 degrees anyway, or close to. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a tank. This thing's kind of annoying, the sound it makes when you turn it on, but we'll go ahead and let it run for, I don't know, 25 minutes. We'll come back and check on it. Okay, looks like we have 25 minutes. Go ahead and pull this out. See, it's a little murky in there. Take this over here and wipe them off a little bit and see what we got. Okay, this is the one we just took out of the tank. Almost looks like a black oxide look to it. There's still some surface rust there, but that's only 25 minutes of run time, so probably going to put it back in the tank and let it run a little bit longer. Maybe let it go for close to an hour. I know we have another hammer over here in the basket. It was very heavily pitted, and it's starting to work on it, but I think it needs more time. So we're going to put these back in for another 25 minutes or so and see where we go from there. Okay, round two is done. I'm going to pull this out, see what it looks like. It's pretty good for the most part. There's still a little rust on some of the parts. Looks like the trigger guard here. Has a little bit. Let's see what that one hammer looks like here. One of the hammers was pretty rusty. This one here was heavily pitted. And it's still working. I think if I let it go a couple more cycles, that'd probably clean up nice. And then this one here looks pretty good. I don't see any more rust on it. That one there just has a couple of small spots on it. But yeah, I mean, it did a really good job. It's pulling all the rust off. There's a couple little areas that I'm sure if you ran it a few more cycles, it'll clean up nicely. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this thing. It did a good job on the musket parts, and that part right there to my Cincinnati shaper. that was all done in the Vevor machine also. You can see that tool post turned out real nice. And you know, compared to some of the parts that were this machine here is also 98 years old, I believe, and it had some really. I'm trying to find one of the original parts that I haven't touched yet to show you guys how bad it was. Well, here's another one of the tools that I cleaned. It was really rusty. That was part of the machine, and it was ran through the Vevor ultrasonic cleaner. Cleaned up nice. So anyway, it's doing a great job. I'm impressed. I'd recommend it. The only thing I wish maybe is that I went slightly bigger, because you know, this big Cincinnati Shaper machine, it has some big parts on it. You know, that clapper there, I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but it's a pretty good size chunk of steel. And I had some other big parts that I ran through it also. And sometimes you just have to run half of it submerged at a time and then flip it and do the other half. But anyway, I'm still in the process of restoring this machine. It'll be painted and refurbished here, hopefully by spring. Anyway, yeah, the Vevor ultrasonic cleaner is pretty awesome. I give it a couple thumbs up. It's a pretty awesome machine, and it's doing a great job on everything I'm doing inside of it. So anyway, if you guys like this, give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.